हे गाइस व्हाट्स अप, कैसे हैं आप सब? आज है हमारे साथ प्रणीता दोदावरी जी, जिनके आए मई 22 एग्जामिनेशंस में ऑडिट में खासकर 71 मार्क्स। यस, यू हर्ड इट राइट, बिल्कुल सही सुना आप सबने कि ये जो पेपर आया था एकदम तड़कता भड़कता मसालेदार पेपर था, बहुत ही बढ़िया वाला। उसमें भी इनके 71 मार्क्स आ गए। सो फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल कॉन्ग्रेचुलेशंस टू सीए प्रणीता जी, जो आज हमारे साथ हैं।
Thank you so much. Feeling so happy meeting you like this. So I used to watch rankers interviews, toppers interviews, but today I'm giving this interview. It's like a dream coming true.
आई थिंक यू डिजर्व इट फ्रेंकली, मतलब जिस तरह का पेपर था एंड जिस तरह की आपने मेहनत करी है, डेफिनेटली यू डिजर्व इट। आज हम इस वीडियो में बहुत सारी चीजें सीखेंगे, कैसे एक खराब पेपर के बाद आप वापस बाउंस बैक कर सकते हैं, कैसे एक थ्योरेटिकल पेपर लाइक ऑडिट को अच्छे से टैकल किया जा सकता है, और भी कई सारी बातें हमको प्रणीता से सीखने को मिलेंगी। सो वी आर ऑल लुकिंग फॉरवर्ड टू इट एंड वी आर ऑल एक्साइटेड फॉर इट। तो प्रणीता, सबसे पहले तो ये बताओ, आपने ऑडिट में 71 मार्क्स लेके आए आप सीए फाइनल लेवल पे। क्या आपकी ऑडिट हमेशा से स्ट्रांग थी सीए इंटर से लेके, या क्या हुआ सीए फाइनल लेवल पे?
Yes. So in CA Inter, I've scored 69 out of 100.
Oh my
And
God.
for CA Final, I've kept my target key at any cost. This time, I have to beat the score and score some marks more than the 69 marks. And I love reading theory subjects more than practical. I used to love reading theory subjects, making it like a story, correlating it, like doing some imagination, remembering it, some mnemonics. I used to love this process. So I love reading theory subjects. So from CA Inter itself, I'm much stronger in this subject.
So Pranita, what should be the way to tackle this subject? Matlab, like many people say that they tend to forget it. So matlab, wasn't that the case with you? Didn't you used to forget?
It
Or
was
was
with
it
me,
like,
yes.
was it like you just attended the class and then you straight away went to the exams and wrote it? How many times you
No.
revised it?
Initially, I've divided the syllabus into 4 parts. First, standards on auditing, and the second part, professional ethics, CARO, liabilities of auditor, then miscellaneous audits, then special audits. So after dividing the syllabus, I've kept a target key. At any cost, I have to do minimum 3 revisions, including 1.5-day revision. So for first revision, I've sat around like 15 to 16 days, giving 3 to 4 hours daily with a practical subject. I used to read audit early in the morning. I used to feel fresh. After completing my audit revision, I used to feel like before the world wake up, I finished my audit cut target. After that, having a coffee, doing the practical subjects by listening to music, used to feel satisfied with that day. So in this way, I used to motivate myself and revise audit 15 to 16 days post revision. In these parts. In this part, I have prepared a summary notes for standards on auditing. I know ki your book is it is short, but it is yet comprehensive to comparing with icai. I have compared with my friend few chapters. I felt this is perfect notes, but still I've written some summary notes for standards, writing all the keywords aside in a page like that, and I've made my own voice clips with the first revision. So after first revision, I have given a full marks exam. So in that, I have scored 49 out of 100. So somewhere I was not satisfied with this marks. Then I have identified what mistakes did I do with this. Then I have realized I didn't cover PSU audit, insurance audit, NBFC audit. I have left this special audits topics because it is already audit as heavy subject. Remembering all the keywords is not possible. So these special audits, utna acha, I didn't read it. So I have noticed this mistake I've done. This mistake I've rectified in my second revision, which I did around like 7 to 8 days, along with whatever I have studied in the first revision. I have put this PSU audit, insurance audit, NBFC audit. I've revised with your YouTube videos. And the third revision was 1.5 day before exam. So initially I've divided the syllabus. I've kept a target key. At any cost, you have to do 3 revisions, writing 2 full marks exam.
Great, Pranita, great. So I think 3 key takeaways from this is, first of all, you need to study the theory subjects, especially like audit, with a very fresh mind early in the morning. and I think not every strategy suits everyone. So some people, they like to do it for a stretch of, let's say, 8 days, 10 days, once at a time, and then they pick up the other subjects, right? But as you said, you coupled it with a practical subject. So
Correct.
morning time to, let's say, afternoon time, you allotted to audit, and then whole day that was left after that, with that motivation that you have studied audit, you allotted for the practical subject. Great. And the second thing that I really liked was using the own voice clips. So that is
Yes.
something which is called active learning process. So watching the classes are one thing, and doing your own revision with your own voice clips give you a different level of confidence, जो कि आपको बहुत ज्यादा प्रोत्साहित करता है अपने एग्जाम में भी अच्छा परफॉर्म करने के लिए. एंड द थर्ड थिंग दैट आई रियलाइज वाज कि जो चीजें बच्चे एग्जाम रूम में सीख के आते हैं, आईसीआई जब उनको वापस एग्जाम देने के लिए बुलाता है, आफ्टर दे गिव द एग्जाम एंड द आईसीआई सेज कि भाई अब तो तुम्हारा क्लियर नहीं हुआ, वापस आना, वो चीज आपने खुद ही सीख ली अपनी 5 मंथ्स की लीव में, अपना खुद का एक एग्जाम देके 100 मार्क्स का, एंड वहां आपने ये चीज अंदाजा लगा दिया, these are my weak areas and इनको अच्छे से करना बहुत जरूरी है. So I think these are the 3 areas जो ये दिखाता भी है कि आप कितने सीरियस थे पढ़ाई को लेके, and you were very independent in the last 4 to 5 months. एंड जिन एरियाज में आपको लग रहा था कि मैं थोड़ी वीक हूं, वहां आपने थोड़ा यूट्यूब रिवीजन वीडियो से भी सप्लीमेंट कर लिया. सो आई थिंक दैट्स अ वेरी ब्यूटीफुल स्ट्रेटेजी अबाउट ऑडिट. प्रणीता, मुझे आप एक बात और बताओ कि जैसे आपने ऑडिट का पेपर देखा, इस बार का काफी अच्छा पेपर था, सब बोल रहे हैं कि थोड़ा सा ट्रिकी था या कैसा था. सो हाउ वाज योर आउटलुक टुवर्ड्स द 3 आवर्स पेपर? मतलब क्या पेपर बहुत ही ज्यादा आउट ऑफ द बॉक्स था? कैसा था? 71 मार्क्स, बताओ थोड़ा.
Yes, so it was not out of the box. I have given my 100% efforts in remembering the content and understand. First, I used to understand the content, then remember the content. To be honest, I didn't solve any question from any question bank. I gave my 100% effort in remembering the content which you gave in your book. So because of that, I've written my paper well, and in the exam hall itself, I was aware that I'll get minimum 25 to 30 marks I'll get in the MCQs, and I've maintained my presentation itna acha ki first 3 answers went really well. Last 2 answers, because of time constraint, I've written it fast, though I didn't present it neatly. I was able to recollect all the keywords and all because of the mnemonics and the stories which you used to tell us in which helped us in remembering the content and all. So in the exam hall itself, I was confident at any cost I'll be getting 25 to 30 marks in the MCQs, and the presentation was all good. And 3 answers, so first 3 answers I've written it confidently, and I've learned from your YouTube videos ki first we have to give 3 best answers out of all the 6, then only jump to the MCQs part, then come and write the remaining 2 answers. I followed the same thing for all the exams. Coming to presentation part, first I didn't jump into the answer directly. So first I used to write the introduction. For example, if they're asking relating to peer review, I used to write definition of peer review, then enter into the topic. Then I have written some conclusion lines also. For example, there was one question relating to audit documentation. I have written ki work not documented is work not done. I've written this line so that we can impress the examiner with our presentation skills also. So I think because of this, I've scored 71, and I didn't feel the paper was out of box. After coming back from audit exam, I was expecting ki at any cost I'll be getting 50 plus in audit.
Great, Pranita, great. So guys, I think the main learning from here is whatever be the paper, if you are done with the syllabus well, ठीक है, and the main learning here was कि focus on the notes. That is the notes that we provide you. वो जो main notes की जो book है वो ज्यादा important है any day than the question bank or scanner. Of course, question bank or scanner is important for practicing, for evaluating yourself कि आपको वो चीज कितने अच्छे से याद हुई है या नहीं हुई है. But at the end of the day, for such out of the box papers जहाँ पे ICI नए questions लेके आता है, definitely notes is the king, content is the king. वो जो content और notes,
yes, even I have realized this point कि ICI is framing new questions, but that is not from somewhere, it is from the content itself. Right.
एंड प्रणीता, एक बात बताओ यार, ऐसे का नाम याद रखना जरूरी है क्या? बहुत बच्चे मेरे को परेशान करते हैं, सर ऐसे का नाम याद रखे, सेक्शन याद रखे, क्या करें बताओ? क्लॉजेस आर ओके.
So here whenever I used to present the answer, first line itself I used to write standard number, standard name, relevant section name. So I think remembering standard number, section numbers is very important. This shows like how uh, this gives us better way to present in the answers. And tax audit clauses I didn't remember, but I made efforts in remembering the standard numbers, section numbers. Yes, I think these are very important to show our presentation skills, how much efforts we have kept in remembering all the things.
राइट प्रणीता, एक बात और बताओ, अ लॉट ऑफ स्टूडेंट्स आस्क मी कि सर फर्स्ट रिवीजन में ना हम सिर्फ रीडिंग करते हैं, सेकंड रिवीजन में वी विल रिमेंबर, सेकंड रिवीजन में हम याद करेंगे, तो क्या फर्स्ट रिवीजन से याद रखना जरूरी है या सेकंड रिवीजन में जाके हम याद करना शुरू करें?
नहीं, so what I have repeated is 3 revisions, not 3 readings. So in first revision itself, after dividing the syllabus, after dividing in the parts, I used to revise the topics which are there in that part cumulatively. So after completing the particular topic today, next day morning, first I used to recollect like 15 to 20 minutes, whatever I've done yesterday. First I used to recollect those topics, then jump into the next topic, because cumulative revision is the only way to remember all the keywords, mnemonic stories that we have made. Without making a cumulative revision, I think we cannot retain this audit keywords and all for a longer time. So we tend to forget easily. So I think revision is what that matters. Reading is already we have done along with the classes.
Right. I think प्रणीता यहाँ पे ना बहुत बड़ी लर्निंग सबके लिए यही है. ऐसा नहीं है प्रणीता इज गॉड गिफ्टेड, इट्स जस्ट दैट कि उन्होंने वो एफर्ट्स करे हैं. मुझे अभी तक जितनी भी बात करके वो पता चल रहा है कि भाई she did her efforts in the first revision, she did her efforts with the classes of making the notes, writing those mnemonics, writing those memory techniques. Second revision में also she brought it down to 8 days, वहां पे भी उन्होंने अच्छे से किया. Then before the exam also she took time and completed अच्छे से. तो I think वो efforts डालना जरूरी है, बिना efforts डाले ऐसे results मिलते नहीं है. बाकी प्रणीता, I was going through your mark sheet, I could see that in FR you have secured 40 marks. ठीक है, 40 नंबर आए आपके FR में, and then SFM में 65. सो कई बार होता है बच्चे खराब पेपर कर देते तो बड़े मायूस हो जाते हैं, दे गेट टेंस्ड कि यार अब क्या होगा, देने का कोई फायदा नहीं है, छोड़ो आईसीआई, मुझे परेशान कर दिया इन लोगों ने, आई डोंट वांट टू कंटिन्यू. तो हाउ वाज दैट फील एट दैट पॉइंट ऑफ टाइम जब एफआर का पेपर आपका खराब गया?
So for FR exam preparation, we have started like 4 to 5 days before. I have prepared it well, but at the end, when I was writing the FR exam, I don't know, I've spoiled my first 3 answers. Then somewhere in the examination hall itself, I was like, there's something wrong going with me, maybe FR paper nahi hota and all. I have got many negative thoughts. I was like, maybe I'll give this attempt this time, I'll try writing in November. But at the end, I have written all the six questions for FR. First 3, I didn't write it well, but last 3, I have managed it. I felt like whatever I can do, I have to do in the examination hall itself. After leaving the hall, worrying will not fetch me anything. What the performance which I do in the examination hall will give me the marks is what I have realized. I've drank some water, took a breath. Then I have started with remaining 3 answers for FR. So I've tried attempting like 90 to 95 marks, all these 6 questions. So after coming from examination hall, I have the biggest mistake which I did is I've checked the answers of FR questions, whatever answers I have got, I've checked with my friend. So answers to match nahi hua. Then I was like, I have prepared 4 to 5 days for FR. I was not able to write FR exam well. Then with 1.5 day, then how will I score? How will I clear this attempt with 1.5 day preparation is what I was thinking. So then luckily I got my mother and sister. They helped me a lot. They motivated me a lot. My sister is a qualified CS. So she already have gone through all these stages. She explained me like by giving our first exam itself, we can't judge our result. So we have to be patient in this journey till IDT exam last answer. We have to be positive. We have to be patient in this journey. Then only will be will be clearing this attempt is what they made me understand. My mother, sister, they pushed me a lot. So, and luckily I got 2 days for SFM exam. So one day went with all these motivational speeches, stories and all. And the another day I've utilized it for SFM preparation. So what I conclude is by seeing the FR exam, or if one paper doesn't go well, doesn't mean that you can't clear your final in first attempt, is what I have proved this.
Right. I think it's a major learning for a lot of students जिनका एक पेपर खराब हो जाता है and they give up at that point of time and वो काफी time waste हो जाता है उस 1.5 days में. I think emotionally balance रखना अपने आप को बहुत important है. बाकी प्रणीता, if there is any one last piece of advice for the students जो अभी अपनी ऑडिट की क्लास लेट्स से खत्म कर रहे हैं एंड जो वॉच भी कर रहे हैं, दोनों के लिए, एक तो जो ऑडिट की क्लास अभी देख रहे हैं, एक जिन्होंने अभी अभी क्लास खत्म करी है, उन दोनों के लिए आपके लिए क्या एक पीस ऑफ एडवाइस होगा कि भाई वो सबसे ज्यादा नंबर स्कोर कर सके ऑडिट में अच्छे से? क्या पीस ऑफ एडवाइस?
We just have to plan our time. At least we have to try giving 2 to 3 revisions for this audit. First, divide the syllabus. Divide and rule is the only policy. First, divide the syllabus, and it's okay if you don't cover 100% of the syllabus. I didn't cover bank audit. I didn't cover audit committee and corporate governance. People like it is very important topic, but I was like, there are many committees in this. Remembering all the numericals nahi hota. So I've left this 2 topics. So I think covering whole syllabus doesn't mean that you will be getting good marks. Covering 90% or 80% of the syllabus with effectively will fetch you good marks. So try making some 2 to 3 revisions. And giving first revision 10 to 15 days, second revision 7 to 8 days, and third revision will be 1.5 days before exam. Minimum 3 revisions, writing 2 full marks ka exams, so that first exam is to assess yourself, where did you go wrong. Second exam to see if you are rectifying the mistake which you have done in the first exam. Minimum 2 exams, 3 revisions, and it's okay after classes, just give one reading, have an understanding, and revising and all you can do in the study leave is what I can suggest them. And I think want to add some points. PwC, I'm doing my articleship in PwC. So PwC articleship experience also helped me a lot, scoring 71. For example, there was one question relating to cash and bank, internal financial control relating to cash and bank.
Right.
We have here evidence gathering activities. So I used to recollect, I have recollected what evidence gathering activities we used to do when we are auditing the client's particular cash and bank controls. So I've remembered it and I've written like segregation of duties, payments ki approval chahiye, and also I've recollected whatever I've done practically and I've written in the paper. It is not that answer was not there anywhere. It was only the practical experience which helped me to write.
So you combined your practical knowledge with the theoretical knowledge and secured the best of the best marks. Great, Pranitha. I think you shared a lot of good insights. And now, once again, congratulations for becoming a chartered accountant. I hope you are enjoying this field right now, and all those efforts that you made in the last 5 to 6 months, and maybe I say 5 to 6 years from foundation to CA final. Now I hope they have all paid off with the happiness that you would have seen in your parents' eyes after the result. So thanks a lot for taking out time and sharing your insights with all of us. And we wish you the best for the future endeavors and whatever lies ahead.
Thank you so much, sir.